So welcome back to the online math class of class 11 and good afternoon all of you. So first of all, I am telling you about the syllabus of assessment 1. I think you get the syllabus of periodic test 1, that is of 10 marks, that will be taken during a class. I think you all know about it. Yes, type it. Also the syllabus is uploaded on the e-portal. Type it first. I am waiting. Type it first. Yes. In the periodic test, the syllabus is straight line and conic section. That is of 10 marks. That will be taken during a class. A PDF of a question will be uploaded through this Skype chat box, and then yes, type it. That is periodic test 1 of 10 marks. The question will be uploaded in the form of PDF through this Skype chat, and then yes, I am telling you, just ask me the question. Straight line and conic section, yes, 10 marks. Now you know that how to give the exam. Do you know this? Type it first. I am waiting. Yes, it is of MCQ pattern. 10 MCQs are there, and you will get 20 minutes to give the answers. If you are doing the class with a mobile phone, then in a A4 page or in a page actually, at the top of the page, just write your name, then the answers 1A, like 2B, 3C, just the answers. Don't need any explanation, only the answers you have to write, and then take a pic with your mobile phone and then send me in the form of a PDF if you are doing the class with a mobile phone. That's the first point, first thing. Yes, ask me. Then I am saying who are doing the class with a PC or laptop, for those students I am saying you the method. First I am saying for those students who are doing the class with a mobile phone. Sir, can't we do rough work on that paper? Needless. You do it on another other paper. We just record the answers only. Okay. Just the options with the corresponding questions. Now, if you are doing the class with a laptop or PC, then what to do? Then just go to Word, that is MS Word, Microsoft Word, and then on the top of a page, just write your name, and then just type your name and then the corresponding answers with the corresponding questions. The answers with the corresponding questions. Suppose like again 1A, 2B, in this way. Just type it, and then that doc file send me through this message of chat box of Skype. There is an option, type a message, then there is an option add file. Through this add file you can add that doc file, and also you can rename that doc file or that PDF file by your name. Okay, you can rename it by your name. When will the exam will be held? During a class in the next week, Monday onwards. Okay, during a class it will be intimated to you. Okay, now I am telling you about the assessment 2, the syllabus of assessment 2. It will be straight line, conic section, introduction to three-dimensional geometry, limit derivative and statistics. So chapter 10 to chapter 15 excluding chapter number 14, because mathematical reasoning is excluded from the syllabus. Okay, syllabus. For assessment 2. Chapter 10, chapter 11, chapter 12, chapter 13 and then chapter 15. Okay, again 20 questions, 20 MCQs, and you know the method how to give this type of exams. You have already given assessment 1 and the half yearly exam also. When will the assessment 2 will be held? Very soon, at the end of January, or I think at the end of January. Okay, you just start your preparation. Now any more queries about the exam? If there is any queries, then ask me first. Okay, very good. Now move on to the 3D geometry. We have started already. The first chapter, first exercise already done. Today we will discuss about the distance between 2 points. Page number 271, NCERT book, page number 271. And then the exercise in 273, page number 12 point. The exercise number is 12.2. Okay. So like the 2D, we have already discussed the 3D, the first chapter already discussed. Now I am telling you the formula. If A, x1, y1, z1, triplet, because it is a point on 3D. So if A and B, that is the coordinate x2, y2, z2 are 2 points, then AB equals to, A bar means distance between A and B, root over x1 minus x2 square plus y1 minus y2 square plus z1 minus z2 square. Okay, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it? Similar to, very similar to 2D. Okay. Now move on to the page number 273, exercise number 12.2. Exercise number 12.2. The points are given 2, 3, 5. So here that A means 2, 3, 5. And B means, you do it in your copy, 4, 3, 1. Therefore, AB bar the distance between A and B. Okay. AB bar, that is root under 4 minus 2 whole square plus 3 minus 3 whole square plus 1 minus 5 whole square unit. That means root under 4 minus 2 whole square means 4 plus 3 minus 3 whole square is 0, and the last one, that is 16. So root under 20. So root under 5 into 2 into 2. So 2 root 5 unit. Isn't it? Yes, very good. 2 root 5 unit. Very good. So now 2, 3 and 4 is left for you. Similar type of problem. We are now moving on to question number 2. So that the points, 3 points are given, you have to show it, the points are collinear. You have to show it, the points are collinear. Question number 2. 3 points are given to you. Minus 2, 3, 5. Let A minus 2, 3, 5 and B, that is 1, 2, 3, and C, that is 7, 0, minus 1. 7, 0, minus 1. Now find first of all AB, then BC, then AC. Okay. Find one by one. You do it in your copy. AB. Root under. Do the calculation. Find AB. Minus 2 minus 1 minus 3 square, that is 9, plus 3 minus 2, that is 1 square, that is 1, plus 5 minus 3, 2 square, that is 4. So root under 14, that is AB. Now BC. Do it. Do it. AB plus BC equals to AC. Yes, you have to show it. You have to show it for collinearity. Yes, if AB plus BC equals to AC, then we can certainly say that the points ABC are collinear. Now find BC. We have already found the value of AB. Now tell me the value of BC. You do it in a copy and tell me. BC. 1 minus 7 whole square, that is 36, plus 2 minus 0 whole square, that is 4, plus 3 plus 1 whole square, that is 16. So that means root under, that will be 16 plus 4, 20, that is 56. That is 2 root 14 unit. 2 root 14 unit. Now the last one, that is AC. Minus 2 minus 7 whole square, that is 81, plus 3 minus 0 whole square, that is 9, plus 5 minus 1 minus 1, 6 whole square, that is 36. So root under 81 plus 9, 90, plus that is root under 126, that is yes, root 56. Very good. Now AC. Is it 3 root 14 unit? 1, 2, 6 means 14 into 9. 126. That means it is 3 root 14, isn't it? Now from the board it is clear that if we added AB and BC, that means AB plus BC. I am erasing the upper portion of the board. That means AB plus BC, that will give you root 14 plus 2 root 14, that is 3 root 14. That means it will give you AC. So from this result we can conclude that therefore A, B, C are collinear. Isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it? Is it clear? Okay, now move on to the first question of 3. 3 points are given at the vertices of an isosceles triangle. You have to verify it. That means for showing that this is an isosceles triangle, that means any two distances will be equal out of 3. That means AB, BC and AC, out of 3, any two distances will be equal. So do it. Question number 1 of 3, do it. Here 3 points are given to you. Yes, type it first, Krishnendu. A 0, 7, minus 10. B 1, 6, minus 6. And C 4, 9, minus 6. So AB, BC and AC, out of 3 distances, it has to be 2 equal. 2 distances must be equal for an isosceles, for making an isosceles triangle. Isn't it? Tell me the result one by one. Tell me the result one by one. AB. AB means what? 2 root under 258. Okay, I am checking. AB 0 minus 1 whole square, that is 1, plus 7 minus 6 whole square, that is again 1, then minus 10 plus 6 whole square, that is 16. It is root under 18. Krishnendu, can you hear me? AB is root under 18. Can you hear me? Yes. Make the correction. No problem. Make the correction. AB means root under 18. Now move on to BC. 1 minus 4 whole square, that is 9, plus 6 minus 9 whole square, that is again 3 square, that is again 9, and then it is 0. So root under 18. Okay, so AB and BC are equal. That means AC, the value of AC here needless. Value of AC here needless. You may find it also, no problem. But here AB and BC are equal. So you can certainly say that, isn't it root 18? Respond me. Respond me. Isn't it root 18? Respond me. Yes. So AC is here required less, needless, but still I am finding here 0 minus 4 whole square, that is 16, plus 7 minus 9 whole square, that is 4, and then minus 10 minus of minus 6, so plus 6, so it will be minus 4 whole square, so again 16. That means it will give you 16 plus 4, 20, that is 36, that is 6. So here, since AB equals to BC, therefore ABC is an isosceles triangle. ABC is an isosceles triangle. Isn't it? Is it all right? Any queries? Any queries? Okay, so question number 2 and 3 of 3, Roman 2 and Roman 3 of 3, that is left for you. Try to do it at your home, and we'll be back here with a new class and we'll solve from question number 4. Till then, goodbye and have a nice day. And before leaving the call, you just type your name for taking the attendance. Thank you.